Peace, world. Big shout out to Lucy Land Ball Pythons and big shout out to Mutation Station Ball Pythons. Thanks for the love and for the stickers and all of your support. I appreciate you for reals.
It ain't easy chasing our dreams. Some of us get lost in chasing the cream. It ain't easy.
Peace, world. It's Sincere right here with Sincere Exotics. And today's topic is a snake bite. What you gonna do when you get bit by a snake? Or if it hurts, or the biggest fear that everybody in the ball python world have is when your pet snake bites you. Everybody, the most dreadful one. Well, in all of my 20 plus years of dealing with these animals and reptiles and stuff, I've been bitten by the iguanas. Ooh, iguanas? Iguana bites hurt. They do like a vice grip on you. When they bite down, they lock down on you. And their teeth are like razor sharp. I wouldn't want to get bit by an iguana again. They can actually bite off your finger if you really, if they get you good enough. Vipers and those type of venomous snakes, those snakes, they hurt. They can kill you because they're venomous. But they have fangs. And fangs ain't something that you want to play with. A snake with fangs that bite you, it's a rat. Long, like long fangs. And then you have, the boa constrictors. They bite and they hurt pretty bad too because their teeth are a lot different from a ball python. A ball python teeth, they're like little jagged edge things. And yes, they can hurt you, but not like a snake with fangs. So my whole point is that a ball python, it's a superficial wound 9 times out of 10 that you don't need to go to the hospital for. And I've got bitten by my snake today. Not this one, of course. This is a hatchling. If this one bit me, it's gonna be like a little prick, and it wouldn't even hurt like that. You might draw a little bit of blood, but it wouldn't hurt like that. But the bigger ones, I haven't got bit by one until today. And I want to explain to you how I feel about it because, number one, it was definitely my mistake. Number two, she caught me off guard. She's going through her phases because she is breeding. And probably about 30 days ago, I had I witnessed maybe an ovulation. But today, it was about 32 days ago, I saw ovulation on her. But today, for some reason, when I opened up her tub this morning, she was swollen. She was so big. I mean, I was like, wait a minute. So automatically, I reached my hand in there to rub her body to feel if it was eggs or if it was filled with that fluidy stuff like a follicles. I mean, filled with fluidy stuff like, when she's going through ovulation, because it's fluids most of the time. And if it was follicles or eggs, you would feel the lump. So right when I reached in to run my hand down her body, she came around her head, came all the way around on me and grabbed my hand. Look, she left a little smiley face. Y'all see it? Right there. She there and on the top. You can't see the top no more, but I will show some pictures. But she left a little smiley face reminder. Don't underestimate them. Now, I don't want y'all to be afraid of these snakes, especially, how the rumors are. There's nothing to be afraid of them. These are the most docile animals on this planet as far as pets, snakes. And just like any animal, they will strike at you. But what you need to understand is, why did it strike at you? Is it hungry? Is it defensive mode? Or if it was uncomfortable and it just didn't want to be bothered? And I'm pretty sure it was one of those three. She wasn't hungry because I did offer her food yesterday and the day before yesterday, even this morning, right before I noticed that. And she has turned down these food. And I was like, yeah, she's got to be gravid now. And because she turned down the food, I knew she wasn't hungry. But what she was uncomfortable because of her swollenness. She was uncomfortable and she did not want to be bothered. So all she did was give me a warning, like, don't mess with me. So I won't mess with her until she's ready to be bothered with, okay? And that's what I want y'all to understand. Sometimes a snake will bite at you if they're hungry, so offer them food, and then they may be happy. Sometimes a snake, ball pythons are not aggressive. There are some hatchlings that are always snapping at you, and that's only because they're afraid. But they're not aggressive where they're constantly lurking and trying to get at you to bite you, because they're not that kind of an animal. But they are some prey. You don't want to be the prey. But like I was going to say, there are some animals that lurk for prey. And the ones that do lurk for prey, some of them are, they would track you down and try to get at you. But not these animals. These animals are different. They're more of an ambush type of animal. They'll sit there and wait for an animal, like a rodent or something, to go past it, and then they will attack. So don't be afraid of these animals. And I highly recommend, as a first-time pet owner, to get a ball python. A first-time pet owner, as far as a snake owner, to get a ball python, garter snake, king snake, those type of things, colubrids. But this right here, this ball python, they're pretty easy to maintain and handle. So I highly recommend them. And the bites, if you ever get bit, it ain't gonna send you to the hospital. It's just gonna be a superficial wound, and it's gonna be a wound that you could just treat by yourself. Like I told you, I got bit this morning, and you could barely see the markings. So I'm good. I'm happy that I learned my lesson. I'm never gonna underestimate none of my snakes. I got too comfortable, and what happened is, I feel like I was so comfortable I could just reach it anytime I want and do whatever I want, and they'll let me. And she quickly reminded me that, hey, this is my area, this is my territory. So if you're gonna come into my area, then you better ask for some permission. And if you don't have permission, you're gonna get got. And that's what she did. She taught me a lesson to respect her environment. And that's all what this video is about. I hope y'all have a great day. Peace.
He is huge.
It ain't easy chasing our dreams. Some of us get lost in chasing the cream. It ain't easy.